Hey everyone, this is Briz from Brizness Gaming, and this is my review for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is the third entry in the franchise since switching focus to a more RPG-heavy gameplay, and I think Ubisoft has finally found the sweet spot. Speaking to my own tastes, I enjoyed AC Origins, but I thought AC Odyssey was too overwhelming. There was too much to do, too much to see, and not enough of a feeling that I was making any real progress towards something. Valhalla remedies this problem in a big way. This time around, you step into the boots of Eivor, either male or female. Take your pick, or let the game choose for you. Eivor is a Norwegian Viking who's ready to move on to greener, or at the very least, less icy pastures. This game does not waste time letting you think the Vikings were anything less than brutal. The moment you start your first fight and see a cleaved head go flying, it becomes abundantly clear that this ain't your mama's Assassin's Creed. The combat is crunchy and satisfying, with more depth than usual for the series. Each hand can yield a weapon. Your primary hand does basic attacks, and the secondary hand will do power attacks, or shield yourself if you have a shield equipped in that hand. Each weapon plays differently, and with being able to switch up several combinations of weapons between hands, it leaves for a lot of variety. The skill tree feels like a combination of Final Fantasy X's Sphere Grid and Skyrim's Constellations. There are an absurd amount of skills and stat boosts to unlock as you level up, and you will be doing so all the way to the end game. Abilities aren't earned by leveling up, but rather by finding books of knowledge in the game. Each ability has 2 books, with the first unlocking the base ability and the second unlocking the upgraded version. It's not a conventional system, and to be honest, it was my least favorite of the systems in play. Graphically, the game is a bit of a mixed bag. The environment is stunning, and some of the sprawling vistas and rolling English hills as far as the eye can see will make you think this is definitely a next-gen game, but some of the character models leave something to be desired. The main cast looks decent enough, but no character in the game comes close in visual quality to other launch window next-gen games. I played the game on the Xbox Series X, and after the first few patches, performance mode seems to run at a mostly stable 60 FPS with a variable resolution that aims for 4K. Quality mode is locked to 4K and 30 FPS. The way the story is told in Valhalla is a departure from the series norm, and both works to its advantage and disadvantage. The game is split into sections on the map, with each section having its own mini-story. This helps each area feel distinct and truly makes England feel like a land of divided kingdoms, as it was at the time. And the map itself almost feels like as important a character as any of the humans in the game. However, this micro-focus takes away from the bigger story being told about Eivor's clan, and that portion of the story does not feel nearly as fleshed out as I would have liked it to be. The modern-day story is a little more prominent than the previous few Assassin's Creed games, but still not as much as I would have liked it to be. I know this is a divisive aspect for fans, but I fall in the camp that enjoys the modern-day aspect. There is constantly something to do no matter where in England you're adventuring. A treasure, a side quest, a piece of equipment to find. The map is littered with content and secrets, and most of it is fairly engaging. It is clear a little more thought and effort was put into puzzle solving in this game than previous iterations. A little brain work amongst all the raiding and pillaging is a welcome change of pace. And that leads us to the verdict. I do not award a traditional numbered score. Instead, I judge a game on if it was worth my time and money, and despite a couple of shortcomings, the game was definitely fun and engaging enough that it gets a yes from me. So what do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know what you thought in the comments below. And if you liked this review, you can always like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.